I'm still fly, I know. I'm still fly, let's go.
Hi guys, I'm Emma.
Hey guys, I'm John, and we're Emma. John, you're welcome.
Welcome back if you've been here before, and if you're brand new, then today we're going to be discussing some of the weirdest laws in Louisiana.
We are, I'm excited, I like these.
Yeah, this was recommended by Jen and Mark from Fun and Fancy Free Floridian.
That's a mouthful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all the furs. Like,
absolutely.
My teeth, I think I must have a little bit of a lisp anyway, and all the furs. My teeth are just like, anyway.
If you haven't subscribed to their channel, go because they're amazing and they do a lot of Disney stuff, and yeah, go and check them out, they're amazing.
Yeah, okay. So I've obviously written these out, but John hasn't seen them.
Nope,
so
surprise.
Yeah, some of these are really weird.
I'm excited, okay.
Okay, so number one, I've combined 3 different laws together because they kind of go. Stealing an alligator, timber, or crawfish could get you up to 10 years in jail.
10 years, oh wow, okay. That makes sense. I mean, all of them's got a money value to them, I guess. Yeah, alligator would be the worst one to steal. I mean, you have to know what you're doing, I guess.
I wouldn't like to steal an alligator. I mean, I wouldn't like to steal anyway.
No.
But I wouldn't like to steal an alligator because you're just going to end up eaten.
It makes sense because obviously it's got a value to it.
Yeah.
So, you know, it has to be a
10
punishment.
10 years is a long time.
10 years is a long time, yeah.
And
so that makes sense.
we don't have crawfish here, but I've seen Mark from the Fun and Fancy Free Floridians eat crawfish, and they're like little pinchy, crabby like things.
Okay,
so
yeah,
I guess they're like a delicacy.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
That makes sense, that one. Don't steal nothing.
Yeah.
It's just
the alligator. And then all 3 of those things have the same punishment.
Yeah, I mean that's a bit weird that an alligator have the same punishment as timber, but then timber can be expensive. So, yeah.
Okay, the next one. Ingesting blood or other bodily fluids during a ritual could land you with 25 years in jail or a $25,000 fine.
See, vampires won't like it to do that.
No. No, I'm pretty sure we figured out the vampires live in Texas.
Yeah.
So,
okay. I guess it's human blood and animal blood, so any ritual.
It's the other bodily fluids that are upsetting me. I mean, the blood's also disgusting, but like, I don't know, something about it saying other bodily fluids is grossing me out.
Kind of makes sense though, doesn't it? You know, you don't want people doing that, really.
Were there many blood rituals going on?
Well, we watched Mr. Banner, not on YouTube, he's amazing. But he had a story about people drinking blood in rituals and stuff, and he started a little bit, and then it went down a whole dark path. So yeah, I'm glad it's a law, maybe.
I don't understand why they don't just make the rituals illegal.
Yeah,
and then, because like, I assume other things are illegal during the rituals, but also, like, are they getting the blood voluntarily? Because, I mean, I know it's gross, but if they're getting it voluntarily, like if somebody is volunteering their blood or bodily fluids, then that shouldn't maybe be illegal, but also they shouldn't be ingesting it. I don't know, I'm grossed
it's
out.
Gross.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad it's law there.
Yeah.
That makes sense, that one.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. But then that's only 25 years in jail, and you'd get 10 years for stealing an alligator.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
No. Number 3, if you make a promise and then break it, that's illegal, and you can pay a fine up to $500. You could go to jail. But
I love that. I love that. That's great. That should be law everywhere. If you're making a promise, you need to keep it.
Yeah. So
unless you can't.
Yeah, it's only if you're making a promise and you know you're not going to be able to keep it. So like,
oh, that's amazing.
If you double book yourself, or you know, things like that.
That's amazing. So when Emma's drunk and promised to buy me a Lamborghini, she would have to do it. I love that.
I would, no, it's just cheaper for me to not do it. So.
That's a good point.
It only cost me $500 to not do it.
That's a good point.
So.
Yeah. I love that law though. That should be law everywhere.
Yeah, because there's so many like drunken pinky swears going on, and like, I don't know, yeah, I like that
I love that one. That's got to be my favourite, I think.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to head the rest. The next one really confused me because of Disney, and you'll understand. But it says if you practice voodoo in New Orleans city limits, you could get fined. Now, that's fine. Firstly, are people doing that? But secondly, Dr. Facilier I'm pretty sure.
Practice voodoo. Yeah.
He's a voodoo man.
He is.
And that film is set in New Orleans, I thought.
But what came first? I mean, Disney stories sometimes like years and years old. So did that come first, or did the law come first?
So you mean like based on an older story?
Yeah. So I mean, I wouldn't imagine Disney had a character like that purposely breaking a law.
No.
So I would imagine the law came after that.
But then he is a baddie, so it could be that he is like a bit dodge anyway. I don't know. That just confused me because like he does voodoo.
Yeah, he does.
So
and it's set in New Orleans. Yeah.
Yeah. But then is there a lot of voodoo going on in New Orleans?
I don't know.
I
mean, there must be to make a law of it. We say he's many a times. Yeah.
So confusing. But it made me think of Dr. Facilier, and he's one of my favourite
baddies. He is awesome. Yeah, he's one of my best villains as well. I like him.
Okay, John's going to like this next one,
okay.
a lot, I think, and it's quite funny. In Louisiana, if someone with false teeth bites somebody, it can be classed as aggravated battery because the perpetrator used a weapon rather than his person. So rather than just assault, it's aggravated battery.
I love that. That makes completely sense. I never thought about that before. But if you bite someone with fake teeth, then it's a weapon.
I'm not sure.
Oh, I love that.
I'm not sure I think it's completely fair.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if you hit someone with a fake leg or arm, it's going to hurt a lot more than if you kick them.
Yeah.
Maybe,
but so that would mean then, so say I bit somebody and then like someone with false teeth bit somebody, I would get less of a punishment than that person because their teeth aren't real, but that they can't bite somebody because they haven't got teeth. So that's not fair.
Just don't bite anyone.
Sometimes it's just
But it's a weapon because it's not a human part.
Yeah.
It makes completely sense. I never thought about that before.
I know that this is probably not why the law's been created, but in my mind, it's just two little old grannies with like little white hair fighting each other and biting with the false teeth.
But what if they make false teeth, but like spiky ones, like out of metal?
Oh, I never even considered that it could be like danger teeth.
Made as a weapon.
Like fangs or like...
or like snake sort of fan. Yeah.
That would make more sense than granny teeth fighting. But
I love that though, because it does make sense.
Yeah.
You're not using a body part, you're using a weapon to hurt someone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Okay, this next one would send John straight to jail.
Oh dear, okay.
In Sulphur, it's illegal to swear on the phone.
Okay. I would go to jail with that. Yeah, I do that quite often, unfortunately. It's depending who I'm speaking to. If I'm speaking to people at work, sometimes I have to swear because that's this type of language that they understand, depending who I'm working with. Yeah, certain people, I'm quite bad at that because the environment that I work with. To my sister, I'll probably swear at my sister as well, but again, she's a squaddy, she's around that type of atmosphere a lot.
I think also I don't swear very often.
Yeah.
To the point that like if I do a swear to Kelly, from Bob and Kelly, she's like, oh, I'll say it again sometimes.
Yeah.
So I don't swear very often, but like I've always been around like kids.
Yeah.
So I don't. So maybe it sounds like John swears a lot more than he does. But
it's the environment that I work with. The people I work with and I hang around a lot with, they all swear. It's not done in any mean way. It's just emphasise certain points, and this is a certain way you speak to certain people. I guess.
Yeah.
Not in a nasty way. Just.
I suppose it depends as well. Like in my house growing up, we weren't allowed to swear, and there were some like tame words that John thinks are tame that
absolutely not a swear
we still
word,
don't still don't say.
Yeah.
Because it's swearing in our house. So
Absolutely.
I suppose that probably has an effect on it too.
I mean, I think I would be in a lot of trouble by that if that was law here. Yeah.
Yeah. Straight to jail. Okay. This one makes sense. It just confused me that it was a law. And that it's not law everywhere, maybe.
Okay.
In Louisiana, you can't shoot lasers at police officers.
That makes completely sense. Yeah, we had it recently here. A police helicopter was going around and someone used a laser pen at a helicopter and they got big trouble. So that's law a lot of places, I would imagine. Or if it's not, it should be. Because it blinds a pilot and that, doesn't it? blinds
but
a police officer.
The police officer, I was going to say, it's not just like flying, it's like regular police officers.
That makes sense. I mean, that should be law everywhere because, I mean, they must be powerful, but yeah, that does make sense because it blinds them.
Yeah, those little laser pens you can get, are they damaging too?
They can be, yeah, some of them really strong. I think that's what they used recently around here, a laser pen, that there was a big hunt for the person who'd done it, yeah.
Okay. Number 8. A person guilty of bear wrestling shall be fined up to $500, but no more than $500, or jailed for 6 months.
Okay. Is bear wrestling a big deal out there?
I don't know, it made me feel a bit stupid because, like, I know obviously bears exist, but we don't have bears here in the UK other than in zoos. So I'm always confused as to which states have bears because I always just assume it's cold states.
I can't picture the landscape
of
certain states. So is it a forest? Is it mountains? I can't picture what landscape's like.
Yeah.
To know if I would imagine there would be a bear there or not. You know?
But for the sake of this, we've got to assume there are bears.
Yep.
And that people are
wrestling. No, I don't do that because it's all animals. Leave them be. You know, they don't want to be messed around with. And my money's on the bear anyway. To be fair.
Yeah.
I mean, than the person.
That's gotta be so dangerous.
Yeah.
Imagine. Although sometimes when they show bears on TV, you know that you must have seen the clip of the one that's like.
Yeah, the fish one.
Yeah, where the people are like hi out the window and it's
John
like
West tuna that was.
Yeah, I do want to cuddle the bear, and I know that that's not safe, and I'm not trying to hurt it. Yeah. I just want to give it a cuddle.
I'm glad so, Law, because it's a wild animal. Leave it be. You know, they won't hurt you if you leave them alone, and just leave them be and. You don't need to mess around with them, I guess. Yeah. So I'm glad that's law.
I don't think the fine is big enough.
No, nor do I actually.
Especially
what's that, 500?
No more than 500 too.
And considering you get 10 years for
stealing timber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to be weighing up right.
Yeah. Okay, the next one, I think it's my favourite, well maybe not my favourite, but like the weirdest one we've looked at in this entire series so far.
Okay.
It reminds me of like a dystopian book or movie.
Oh dear. Okay.
It's illegal for anyone to knowingly create or attempt to create a human-animal hybrid. You would get 10 years in jail or a $10,000 fine.
That makes sense. We watched it on Netflix. Was it called The Zoo? I think it was called, and there had some hybrid between human and animals. So yeah, it didn't end well. So that makes completely sense to be a law.
I wonder if people in Louisiana just really like Spider-Man and The Fly and things like that, and they're trying to be like bitten. But it was talking about online about like injecting into embryos like different animal DNA and things like that, and I just think it can never go right.
It can go right because I know they're experimenting with a pig heart into a human, so it can, but it's a massive risk if it doesn't.
That's a bit different as well, though, isn't it? Because the pig was already a pig. Whereas this is like creating. Oh, what is that program? There's another program on Netflix at the moment where the like children have got like deer antlers. And stuff. I can't remember what it's called. We've not watched it.
No.
But it would be more like that than like an organ.
Just sort of creating an own species on its own.
Yeah, I just don't know why we need like people with zebras, you know, and you know things like that.
Yeah,
I guess like
that's weird.
Unless you're gonna get people with wings, and then I'm down.
But enough people had to be doing that to make it a problem.
Or like one really crazy person who did it a lot. But you get 10 years in jail, which is the same as you would get for stealing timber.
That's got to be far more, in my opinion, than stealing timber. Don't steal timber, but that has to be so much more than doing that.
Yeah, if this person has the ability to create a human-animal hybrid, put them in jail forever. Because they can do crazy things.
Or explain to me why it would be beneficial and I might be on your side.
That's the weirdest one, right?
Yeah, that is.
Okay, and the last one, I feel like I've let it down now because I've put it after that one, but it's where I put it on the list. It is illegal to rob a bank and then shoot the bank teller with a water pistol.
They didn't need the last bit. Just illegal to rob a bank would have been it. Why would you shoot him with a water pistol?
I don't know.
When you already robbed a bank. Just wake up.
I
Wash
know,
your face.
because obviously robbing a bank, that's illegal.
Yes.
So then the water pistol obviously makes it more illegal.
Yeah. That doesn't make any sense.
No, they're confusing.
Like, oh, surprise!
Pew, pew.
But then I suppose water pistols can look like real guns.
Yeah. But so can those toy guns.
Like cap guns, yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
confusing.
I mean, you could have just stopped at don't rob a bank, and then we would just went, oh well, yeah, that's fair enough.
I don't like the idea of robbing a bank, but another, like, because when we think of these, like, a little scenario plays out in my
Yeah.
head. And so the person has gone in and is like, give me all your money, and that kind of situation. Everyone's on the ground. The bank teller's stressed. She's getting all the money.
Yeah.
And because it's a lady, obviously. And then she gives him the money, and then he's like, haha, squirt. So all of it, like, why? I don't.
Yeah. Like them guns with like or a flag comes like the end of it.
Oh, that says bang.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh, it's a
don't.
lot of fun. I really like that. That's
Yeah.
weird. Yeah.
What was your favourite one then?
I think my favourite one has to be Don't Break a Promise. That's amazing. That should be law everywhere. I like that.
I think mine is the hybrid one,
Okay.
the animal.
That is weird,
human,
yeah.
Because it just sounds like a story. It doesn't sound real.
Yeah.
And I don't like.
And I
that
don't
people are
understand
doing
why
it.
you would do that.
No.
See, yeah, that is weird.
Yeah. Let us know your favourite from this video down in the comments below.
Absolutely.
And if you want us to do another state, let us know that as well. And we'll move on to that one when we're out of our list of
Absolutely.
ones we want to do.
Yeah.
We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one.
Absolutely, it's a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.